Okay, so we're back. Rob here once again with the SMMA Agency Facebook Ads Training. So if you guys are looking to run Facebook ads, or you're kind of like lost and confused and you're still trying to figure it out, then this video is for you. If you guys seen my videos in the past, you guys see how I run Facebook ads and I get leads one after another super fast, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you how I actually do it. I've been meaning to film this video for a long time. The only reason why I never film it because it's part of my course, but I decided to do a second version. So this one's for everybody who's been asking for it. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started so I can show you how I did that. Okay, so we're back. Should be able to see my pointer on screen. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. But like always, let me go ahead and explain what this video is going to be about. I'm going to go into the PowerPoint slides, but we are going to go into the actual Facebook account. You guys are going to see some of the ads that I use and how I set them up and the whole entire thing. I did spend a lot of time with PowerPoint. I broke it down very clearly so you guys can understand how to actually set up your Facebook ads with no mistake at all. So enough said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. And of course, at any time you guys need to ask any questions, just go ahead and go to my personal blog. You guys know it by now, Smart Profit Money, and click on Ask Rob on the upper right hand corner of the navigation. Okay, first off, let me just go ahead and ramble on just a little bit. And keep in mind, watch this video in its entirety. I will go somewhat fast. It should be only 20 minutes long. I don't see it being longer than that. And I'm going to cover exactly what you guys need to know, but watch it in its entirety. Try not to skip an ad or anything. I know I'm going to say a few words now, and then we're going to dive right into the really good stuff. But if you guys are an agency owner and you guys are offering to your clients Facebook ad service, you guys really need to know how to do this. That's why I laid out a few things here, and I want to say right off the top, I get many people who send questions and say it's not working. I am running ads and I'm not getting conversions like you. What am I doing wrong? So forth. First of all, who's running your ads? Are you running your ads? Did you train to run your ads? Or are you outsourcing? If you are outsourcing, that could be a huge problem. Let me explain why. When you outsource, you should be given a list to the outsourcer telling them what you expect them to do for you. So in other words, what is on that list? You're not going to know what to tell them if you don't know how to run Facebook ads. You cannot just tell an outsourcer, get me leads for real estate, because you have no idea what they're going to do. And 9 out of 10 times, I'm not saying that they always do it wrong, but we specialize in that, so we know exactly what to tick on, what to tick off, and what not to do, and what to do. You know, it's just plain and simple. So let me show you what they do, and it's just crazy. But that's why I say don't outsource. You need to know this stuff, and then after you know it, then you can outsource and tell them what to do for you. So that being said, just like I say here, learn how it's done, learn the structure of ads. Okay, test your campaigns, test your ad sets, test your ad copies, and then scale up. Don't worry too much about scaling up. We're gonna get into that later. Okay, so here you go. Here's what you guys wanted to know. I'm going to explain exactly what you see on my screen here. This is the goal right here that you guys are looking for. If you guys are running Facebook ads, or like I said, outsourcing, this is probably what they're doing wrong. This is the way I run Facebook ads. I've been doing it for a long time, and I can get leads. If you watch my videos, you've seen me get leads within minutes of each other. I got leads just coming in as fast as I want them to come in, just because I have experience. And just let me go ahead and quit talking and just show you. Okay, so the way I do it, one Facebook campaign has inside it 3 to 5 ad sets with 1 ad copy. Will generate 10 leads per ad set. That's how I do it. I'm going to, of course, tell you more, but again, I just want to make sure you guys understand that. So it's one Facebook campaign with 3 to 5 ad sets with 1 ad copy, and you'll get 10 leads per day per ad set. So what does this all mean? Let me explain it more into detail so you guys understand it. Okay, so the ad sets, you're just going to duplicate the ad sets, and I'll go into the Facebook here in 1 second. Let me just explain. I got a few slides to go through. Okay, so your ad sets are going to contain $5 budgets, okay, And these are the settings, some of the basic settings that we basically do. But here's what Fiverr gets wrong in Upwork when you outsource. We always choose people living in this location. There's other things to choose, and it seems like everybody always chooses the wrong one, like people visiting. We don't care if people are visiting. We want people living in this location. Your interest should be 1 interest per ad set. I know many people will do 4 or 5. Doesn't work. If you want to get the right targeting done right, we've tested this over and over. We always do 1 interest per ad set. Now what I mean by that, like I usually run 3 ad sets. It's basically $15 per day if you're trying to figure it out, like exactly what I'm trying to do. So it's like Zillow would be 1 ad set. Remember, this is all for real estate, if I didn't mention that. Okay, so Zillow would be 1 interest. The next ad set would be house hunting, and the next one could be real estate. So those are some of the interests that you can pull off when you start running Facebook ads. Okay, and if you guys are confused on that, always know that there's only a handful of good interests to pull off of Facebook. It's late. I've been filming and I came back and I'm so tired, but I decided to film this anyhow for Facebook. So make sure that you guys use the suggestions button to pull what you guys want to pull, but just follow what I'm saying here. Manual placement is what I use, so switch it over to that if you're not on that. And Facebook newsfeed is what we use. You can go ahead and display in mobile and desktop, which is fine. Okay, so that's how we do it. I do not include Instagram. If I do Instagram, it's going to be an entirely new campaign because the images are a different size and just your data is going to be totally different. So when I target Instagram, it's Instagram only by itself. Again, and we set everything up just for that. It has nothing to do with your Facebook news feed. It's just Instagram by itself. Okay, so let me explain. Hopefully you guys understand this. Remember, if you guys are confused, go ahead and ask me on Ask Rob from Smart Profit Money. Okay, let's go straight to the 1 ad copy. What does this mean? It means you're running 1 ad copy. I'll show you in a second on the next few slides coming up. Okay, so you would run, like I have 4 listed here, but that's just to give you an idea of what you could run. But what I mean is run 1, like it could be homes not listed on the MLS. You can create an ad around that and get really creative with that, and you can get a lot of leads. I mean tons. Okay, looking to sell, you can create an ad on that and get a lot of leads from that as well. So it depends what your client wants. Speak to your client, figure it out. And what we do is, as you guys know, I always offer free leads just to get them on board. So I say, if I can get you 50 or 60 leads, would you be thinking about trying to work with us? I don't say it like that. I have a whole video that I give to them to win them over. Watch some of my other videos and you can see how I actually get them on board. Okay, home financing leads, you can do that as well, and first-time home buyers. So these 4 here is something just for you guys to start with. But this is what I actually use all the time just to close clients. Okay, so again, when I get clients, I always give them free leads at first, and I set up the whole entire funnel. If you watch some of my other videos, it will be in the description, and I think it's going to follow this one. It's going to say watch the next video. Watch that one. That shows you how I do the funnel system. Okay, so that's what I do here. Again, before I switch over the slides, just go ahead and look. You always run 1 campaign, just 1, with 3 ad sets in. I always run through. I put 5. If you run 5, you're gonna get a lot of leads, more leads, and you're going to spend more. So that's $5 times 5. So I'm only spending 15. Okay. Now to scale up, you just go ahead and duplicate your ad set, and that's how I get to 3. I just duplicate them and I change the interest only. So why would you do that? Let me explain really quick before we go into the actual Facebook. When you have your ad sets, you're only changing the interest on, the only thing difference between your 3 ad sets is your interest. That's it. And when you duplicate, you change your budget. That's how you scale up. So if you're running at $5 ads and you duplicate, you're going to change them to 10. I'll show you in a minute. Let's go ahead and go to the next slide. Okay, remember, none of this stuff will work if you don't have a funnel system in place. And that's one of the things that when I get the questions coming over, I just amaze them all. Do you guys have a funnel set up? Who's setting this up for you? Are you guys outsourcing? Number one thing I get all the time is we're outsourcing our ads. That's just, when I hear that, I know everything's wrong. When I take a look and I peek into their ads, I'm all, everything that should be ticked on or off, or it's just totally wrong. Okay, so you need to change all that around. Sometimes I tell people, just even on Skype, just change this and watch, and they're like, wow, that totally worked. Okay, but first off, what we do is watch my other video course. Here's the funnel system. This is your Facebook ad. What it does is, and this is a real estate lead capture website with the two forms that we use, an easy form for financing and another one to basically screen out the people that come in to make sure that they are serious and they're just not looky-loos. Okay, so that's what the real estate lead capture forms do. And hopefully I'm sounding okay. I'm totally tired. I usually don't film late at night, but I was out all day, and not to change the subject here, and it just made me so mad that I had to leave. And I said, no matter what, when I come back, I'm going to film that video. And that's what you guys should do too. When you're, no matter how tired you are, as long as you don't stumble over your words, you should be fine. Okay, so anyhow, so here's what happens on the funnel. If you guys are curious, keep your eye on the screen here. Here's the Facebook ad, and this is what they see when they click Learn More. It's going to shoot them over to MailChimp. They're not even going to know. They're going to get an autoresponder message in 1 second. 1 second. Also, in that 1 second, they're going to get hit up by a mini chat. It's going to either send them a quick message. Actually, it's a series of messages, if you guys know how mini chat works. Try not to go too crazy with mini chat. I always say that, keep it under 12 messages. Try to have at least 6 messages in there, and that's it. Okay, don't go crazy. So we actually send them the link back to this website here, so we can get them to funnel them through the process to see how serious they are. So it's just a way to screen out the people coming in to make sure that they're serious. We need them to fill out the form, and those forms make a lot of sense for the ads that we already have running. Okay, the SMS text messaging, that is sent out immediately too. So they get these 3 things: text message, a mini chat, and MailChimp, the CRM, is going to send out an autoresponder. Okay, so what happens is, real quick, I'm almost done. When somebody fills out this form on the website, it actually sends the lead straight to the realtor's Gmail account inbox, and it goes straight to their phone. So it alerts them on their phone, and they know they have a lead. So that's the funnel system. So if you guys haven't created this funnel system yet, you should, because you can use it for as many real estate clients as you guys get, and then you guys are ready to go. Okay, so you don't have to build it over and over. And everybody's asking about ad copy. I'm showing you a sample one here. It's actually real though. So this is how we do it. We use like 7 emojis always. We break it up right here. We don't go too long. And this should have an emoji over here too. We always put them over here, at least one here. And always use the call to action, learn more button here to go next to wherever you're trying to get them to land. Here would be learn more, okay? And right here would be your call to action as well. This could be bolder if you can. It's kind of hard to get it, but it should stand out a little bit more if you can. Usually you can't. I think they changed it around where we can't even do that anymore. But anyhow, that's what we do, and that's just the way it works. And let's go ahead and go straight into Facebook so you guys can see what we do. Okay, we're inside the actual one of the accounts that we do. So when we get a client, you can see that we spent $122 before we even got the client. Okay, we gave them 71 leads, and we set this up. So let me go ahead and show you. We got 329 clicks with 71 results of them going and filling out the form. So we got our information from Facebook. Sorry about the squeaky chair. Now I got to change it. And a cost per results, $173, very low. And as you can see, so one campaign, and that's going to the ad sets. There's 4 ad sets in here. You don't need 4. You only need, you can even do it with 1, but I usually do 3. So we generated all these leads, and you can see which ad set brought in what, and we usually name them here what they are, so we know what the ad sets are. That's the interest that we're actually using. Zillow, first time home buyer, and that's what the client recommended. They wanted these kind of leads, so we said, what kind of leads do you want? Let us try to get you those leads. We're going to give you 30 or 40 leads, and we always give them more leads than they expect. I can't even think right now what that word would be. So we over deliver on our promise. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm just tired. Okay, so we get that done. So there you go, and that's how it's done. Okay, and then we go over here, and you can see all the data here. And if I go over here, I'm going to show you how we go ahead and scale up in 1 second. Okay, and here's the ad. Okay, we have 2 ads here, but we're only using one, which is this one here. And you can see what we got over here. And let's see, that's pretty much it. There it is here, all the way to the end. 136 clicks, and amount spent, the whole bit, all the way down. So let's go back. So we only use one ad. Even though you see two, we only use one. Okay, you could have 2 in here. You can even turn them both on, but you don't need to. What we do is we have 1 ad per campaign. It just seems to work better for what we're actually doing. Let me show you how we scale up. Everybody gets this part wrong. Okay, so say you have your 3. Remember I told you to make 3 or 4. This is 4. So if you had 1 ad set, all you do is go to here, duplicate, and when you click that, you're going to see what's going to happen. It's going to bring up this here, and all you have to do is says number of copies. Just kick this up to as many as you want. So if you want 3 ad sets to start with, you just go to 3. Well, you already had 1, so you would go to 2, and then you click duplicate. Remember what it says here? It says original campaigns, where it's going to build it from, or it could build it from existing campaign or new campaign. So whatever you want, leave it on original, test them out all, get used to the way Facebook works. It's super easy to use. I'm just going to hit cancel. Okay, so that's how that works. It's just really simple on how we duplicate. So if somebody wants to scale up, let's say you're happy with this, you got the people on board, and they say, well, we're interested in your package that's going to guarantee us 300 leads. You'll know by just practice how many. I think I did this on a video and shows how you can scale up, what you would need to do to get to that point. So if you need to scale up, you could go ahead and just do 3 more ad sets, but this time change the budget on your ad sets to, instead of $5, you go to 10 or you go to 20. And then what you do is you never delete an ad set, you just pause them. So you turn off the ones that you don't want, you just pause them, and you keep the ones that are running and the ones that you scaled up with. So eventually what you're going to end up with is a bunch of ads that you're already scaled up with, which are in the $10, $20 range, or even 30 or even more. And then your smaller ones you're not using anymore, just pause them all. Don't delete them. You can delete them later, but for testing, we always found out that if you delete something, it seems to mess up everything. So that's how that works. Hopefully you guys understand that. Now, if you still need more information on how we do all this, then like I said, I decided to film this video here, but I do have a course, and it's not that I'm trying to push the course on you, but the course walks you through it. It's not even available yet. My old course is, and Smart Affiliate System is. I'm not talking about those courses. I have 2 out now, but I'm talking about a new one that we're creating just for SMMA. It shows you how to run the ads. We show you how to set up the funnel system, and we show you the copy. We give you copy for the ads. If you too lazy to think of your own stuff, we're going to help you out with that as well. But it's pretty easy, and we're going to show you all the tips and tricks to finding ads that are already out there working. Super easy to do. So we're jamming all that stuff into the course, and it just really helps out for the people that need just a little bit more of a push to get going. But what I told you on this video should be plenty for you guys to get started. The whole secret's right here. These are the way you guys run ads. That's it. And if you've never ran ads ever before, you should study Facebook or get really good at it. Don't go to outsourcing yet, because you're going to make a mess of everything. Just hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so if you haven't hit the like button yet, smash it, subscribe to my channel, and watch the upcoming videos that are coming up. And if there's any question at all, like always, just go ahead and go to Smart Profit Money, click on Ask Rob. And sorry for being so tired and out of it. Maybe I shouldn't have filmed this video. I'm just out. But I think I got out what I needed to explain. You guys needed to know how we run ads, and how we basically do it, and you guys know. So okay, you guys, so I'll see you on the next video, and you'll find all the links to everything that I talked about in the description under this video. Okay, see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.